This is Spud here from hitstandnerd.com coming at you with another quick hit. Now, about a month ago, give or take, I put up a video called Challenge Accepted, which will be in the ship box down below, along with a few other bits and pieces like Twitter tags, all that kind of stuff. In that video though, I spoke about games that I could never complete, games that just kicked my ass. And I listed out 4 titles. And I said that I was determined this time around to beat them, to challenge myself and say, look, I can do this. You know, I can beat these games that always got the better of me throughout the years. Now, the 4 games in question were Final Fantasy VIII on PS1, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation on PS1, The Suffering Ties That Bind on PS2, and Yoshi's Island, which I was playing on GBA. So, just going with a little update here to let you know how I'm getting on so far. And there will more than likely be a big write-up, like I said originally, a big ass blog at the end of it all, going into more detail. But for the moment, a bit mundane, because there's a lot of big games in here. There's a lot of games that are going to suck up a lot of hours. Tomb Raider being a fine example, it's sucking up hours because, once again, it's got me. I'm lost as fuck. I've managed to get to the same level I got to way back in the day. The 2 or 3 times that I tried to play through this, I always ended up in the same place. Except this time, I'm a little bit further back than I was. I'm not even as advanced as I was like 10 years ago. There is one spot that I'm not going to get into details because basically I don't want anybody dropping into the comments and telling me how to get by. It will completely void the challenge and there'd be no point in doing it. If I just looked it up online, I'd know how to do it. There's no point in that. So I don't really want anybody telling me. I want to try and suss this out and prove to myself that I can do it, you know. But there's one particular part where I'm looking over the edge of something. Like I said, not getting into details. And instead of loading up what should be the ground, it's blank, it's black, it's a canvas, it's extreme fucking screen tearing is what it is. So I'm thinking that maybe where I'm supposed to go hasn't loaded on my game, and because the disc is so old, it's scratched in that position. I'm hoping this is not the case, but at the moment I don't know. So at the moment, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation is still getting the better of me. The Suffering Ties That Bind, I'm about 2 hours into. The reason I haven't played more of this is because finding the time for the Suffering is hard. It's not something you're going to play in broad daylight, for example. You know, it's a spooky game. It can be very dark and very involving. So when I play it, I want to play it on my own, and I want to play it middle of the night kind of job, like, you know. So playing it in the middle of the day is not going to have the same effect. There's no point. Playing it with other people in the room, again, there's no real point. You're not really going to feel the impact of the game. So I'm only doing little bits of that here and there at the moment, but tearing through, and life is good in that one at the moment. How couldn't it be? You know, it's a great game. It's an absolutely stunning game. Yoshi's Island on GBA. Grand. Everything sorted. Blew through it in a couple of days. It's a severely handy game. It's great fun, but it's not overly challenging unless you're trying to, say, 100% it. Which I wasn't. My girlfriend's trying 100% it at the moment. She's kicking her ass through it, like, you know what I mean? But she's doing great. But me, personally, couldn't be bothered. Just wanted to hit the end credits. Grand. 145 lives left over at the end of the game. It went alright. Final Fantasy VIII is the big one. That's the one that's taking up all the time. And that's really why I'm doing this second video, this follow-up video, in case everybody just thought the challenge had just fallen off the face of the earth. Like, you know what I mean? It hasn't. I'm still doing it. But considering this game is going to take so long, it's going to be quite a while before I get that right up. At the moment, I'm just pretty much about to do the final part of the first disc, I think. from what I can recall from back in the day. That should be coming up mighty soon. I'm just after getting the GF Brothers, so I'm just after coming back from the Tomb of the Unknown King. Great fun. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. I still love the characters, love the music, love everything about it. I'm playing it completely differently now. I've got more of an RPG head in me than I did back in the day, so I'm really playing up the junction system, making it work for me as opposed to spamming summons like a madman, you know. So so far, that's going great. It's one of those games where every time I play it, I just want to sink hours upon hours into it. But considering it's such a big game, it's going to take quite a while. So that's where the challenge is at the moment. I'm not sure whether it'll be a third follow-up video or not. Chances are I won't. Chances are it will end up being a blog on hitstartnow.com's mind game section. So check us up over there, like, you know. And in the meantime, I've been using HitStartNow's Twitter for a lot of the updates. So if you're interested, at hits_start_now. Bit awkward, but that's us. So hit us up, let us know whatever you want to let us know. It doesn't even matter. Hit us up. This is Spud from hitstartnow.com signing off. Good luck. If you enjoyed this video or indeed any of the other videos on the HitStartNow YouTube channel, feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, hit us up on Twitter and Facebook at HitStartNow. And of course, check us out, hitstartnow.com. Thank you very much. Good luck.